my friends, good evening. Good evening, everyone. We are at 5:30. Welcome to Senn High School. This is a lot of microphone right now. We just had our staff forum a little earlier. I'm still on this morning's coffee. We are recording. That is something that we said we would do. Mr. Culinary, it's been a day. Mr. Culinary, one of our amazing teachers, he's going to take that and add it to our Senn TV YouTube. So I will be sharing out that link shortly. So thank you, AP Brewer, for recording. Let's give it up for Miss Nancy. She is the election coordinator this year. She's been here since 7 this morning, so she is in it to win it today. So we heart you, Miss Nancy. She got to be back here at 7 o'clock too. Mr. Roy is one of our counselors here at Senn. He is going to be running the forum in regards to following the agenda and making sure that we go by time. But I just wanted to say thank you for being here tonight. We did have a few friends that couldn't make it, so they shared videos, so we will be playing them. And like I said, this is being recorded, so we will share this out with the entire community. Probably was tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. He had to do a couple things with it, so I think he wanted to make it nice. So thank you, Mr. Roy, for being here tonight as well. And I'm excited to hear about your interests and supports and desires for Senn being a great place. Thanks, Mr. Roy.
Thank you, Ms. Jakers. All right, as welcome attendees, we are doing the forum by a way of making sure you can get your information out on those who you represent, and then they know what you represent on their behalf. What we will do is we will first choose the names for the positions on the ballot. In choosing those names for the ballot, we will then have you come up and sit in those positions in these chairs, because that will also be the position that you will be speaking for your 2 minutes in regards to the speech that you will be presenting to the world. All right.
I mean, it's going on YouTube, so.
Okay, we are going to pull the ballots first from the parent section. I am taking off my jewelry because apparently there are rules for this. I am not looking in the bucket. And the first person is Cy Nguyen. Cy Nguyen, not here yet. Okay. Second person. Benjamin Cirillo.
Video.
On video. That is 2. Sean Andrews, who is here. Aman Kwame, did I say that correct?
You did.
All right. It's going to be a good evening.
You were good with things,
Ariana Evans. Jason Menard. Celine Tweedy. Katie Denny.
Katie's here, tell her.
Edward Hitchcock. Gillian Ray Brown. Cannot be here tonight. Lamar Reed. Rosario Carbaral. And that is all of the names from the parent bucket. We are now moving on to the community bucket. First person. Seth Torres. Second person, Carol Freeman. I am going to murder this name and I apologize. Gabadou Alagonwa. We will confirm that if and when they do come. I wanted to try to meet every one of you before. Mara Blesoff. Aubrey Tossin. Diana Smith. Joshua Hurley. Michael Angliera. That concludes everybody who is in the community bucket. Three of your participants have sent in videos, so they will not be here. There was another one, Mr. Brown was not able to come, so I do not believe a video was put in place. So, can we just move this so that they can see it when they come up, and they're going to sit in that position? All right, so if all of our community members and parents could come up, we would be sitting in the chairs. We could do community on one side and parent on the other side. I think that would be totally sufficient. And if you don't get it right, it's okay. We'll grade on a curve. It's what we do here. In the interest of time, it just seems easier to have you all on stage than coming up to the mic. Yes.
Since we're recording that, if you could move the one mic over a little bit more so it could be in more light to show up.
Absolutely. This mic on the side. Is that what you wanted? We're good?
Oh, no. The one, move it closer to the screen. Both of them. You're all so happy up there.
This is a lot of you. I don't know if everyone's here, but we're going to get through this. So, if anybody in the audience needs translation, we do have translation devices that play apparently a variety of languages. So, if anyone wants to raise your hand, we will get those devices to you. All right. So, again, just to go over a couple of the rules, we do follow the Roberts rules for this event as well, which means each of you will be given 2 minutes to make your case to the public. I will have to then cut you off for your sentence, not necessarily your thought, because I know we have lots of thoughts and we could do this all night long. So we will cut you off at your sentence when the alarm does hit. In the interest of time, though, we do have to get through all of you, and again, with 2 minutes, there really is no time for questions. So we will only be going through your statements. And again, 3 candidates did present statements on video. So we do have the video screen behind us. All right, we would go with the parents first. So, Nguyen, are you here? C, Nguyen is not here, so we will go forward. Benjamin Cirillo. Benjamin? Video. Get the video in 1 hot second here. We just closed out. The videos, I believe, are also within the 2-minute time frame for everybody.
Hi, my name is Ben Cirillo. I'm the chair of the Senn LSC. Sorry I can't be there in person. I actually have a show rehearsal tonight with my daughter, not my high school student, but actually my 7th grader, who's also considering Senn as an option. I've been on the Senn LSC for the last 3 years. I've been the chair for the last 2. We've had to navigate some pretty interesting challenges, but I'm running again so that we can finish out strong and pave the way for the next generation of students, including my own. Thank you very much. Hi, my name is Ben Cirillo.
All right, that was his statement. You can certainly clap for each other. We can make this day go by really fast. All right, Sean Andrews, you are 3rd in line. If you want, you can certainly go to the mic as well as take the mic off the stand if you wish. And I am ready when... Yes.
Hello?
Oh, is it on?
It's on now.
There you go. I'm ready when you are.
All right, great. My name is Sean Johnson Andrews. I'm a parent representative candidate for Senn LSC. My daughter is a 10th grader in the Senn Arts program. I'm a former college professor with 25 years experience in curriculum design and delivery. Our kids have been in CPS for over 10 years, first at Pierce Elementary School, where I've been very active in parent groups working for racial and LGBTQ equity. Pierce also offers an international baccalaureate curriculum, which is key to the programs here at Senn. While I haven't served on an LSC before, I am familiar with the processes and protocols and the district level resources and requirements. Last year I was active in the work preventing the Senn Arts program from being fundamentally changed due to administrative neglect. And this year I have attended several LSC meetings where representatives didn't demand the appropriate level of accountability from the administration. As a parent representative on the LSC, I will work to support the administration, teachers, students, and staff to ensure that Senn High School continues to provide an excellent IB curriculum and one of the best arts programs in the city. continues to protect students who may be targeted by ICE or Border Patrol raids or other unwarranted or unwanted incursions into school property by federal agents, and continues to provide equity and support for our immigrant, low-income, BIPOC, and LGBTQ students. LSC members should demand the excellence and accountability of the school leadership that we expect them to demand of our students, teachers, and staff. The administrative neglect of the Senn Arts program has led to it losing a significant number of students, and the current LSC has also fallen down on its budgetary oversight duties. We need an LSC that will take these concerns seriously and an administration that is truly dedicated to transparency and accountability. And I would like to work with the LSC to help make that happen. Thanks.
Thank you. Aman Kwame. You can take it off too if you want to.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. We'll do karaoke later.
I don't know how to do that one.
You can tell me when you're ready, sir.
Okay, ready?
Go.
Hi, everyone. My name is Amon Mathieu Kwame Jean-François. You can just call me Matthew. And I'm excited to ask for your vote to be elected on Senn High School's local school council as a parent representative. We have 3 children, one of which is here, 10th grader. We also have a 9th grader and a 2nd grader at Pierce. I've had the privilege of serving as chair of the Pierce Local Schools Council for the past 4 years, rounding up 6 years in total as a parent representative. During that time, we worked on establishing the Pierce's CIWP, which included concrete and measurable steps to improve students' learning experience in an equitable environment, specifically around discipline and test scores, etc. We also created and funded a climate and culture position at Pierce, despite drastic cuts within CPS. More recently, I led the principal selection process at Pierce with the appointment of our new principal just a few months ago. Throughout the years, I've continued to stay close to parents, teachers, and staff as much as possible. Naturally, some of those conversations are not always easy, and we see that here as well. But we were able to come together as a community to address issues, to find ways to move forward, never losing sight of our primary goal, which is serving students. The past few years, I've had their shares of challenges, but also amazing opportunities. The Senn community has continued to show resilience in the aftermath of the pandemic, and most recently with the immigration crackdown. I've been humbled by these experiences and the dedication of the staff and the availability and devotion of all the parents and community have contributed to our positive experience.
All right, thank you. Just off by a second or two, no big deal. Thank you very much. All right, Ariana Evans is our next candidate, and you may start whenever you wish.
Okay. Hi, my name is Ariana Terrell Evans. I moved here to Chicago from Nashville last May. Before that, I homeschooled my kids for the last 5 years, starting in COVID. So the educational process is something that is very near and dear to my heart, as I cooked up curriculum for 12 core classes for my kids, because I have 3 of them. 2 are here at Senn, one is a junior and one is a freshman. The junior is in the Senn Arts program, and my phone needs to hush. And the freshman is in the music program, but not the music arts program. I really deeply care about making each kid's 4 years here count. I know that the wheels of bureaucracy move slowly, and sometimes things that need to happen don't happen while they're here. But I'm really passionate about giving the kids the support, because these 4 years can kind of make or break it for them. I feel like I bring fresh eyes to the CPS system and have a real love for the educational process and all the little pieces and admin and people that make this come together. I'm also, as people will attest already, a doer. So if there's a job, I will come do it. I'm currently building gallery walls for the arts department, one Monday at a time with the tools that we have. So I hope that you will vote for me for local school council. I would really appreciate it, and I would love a chance to be a part of this system. Thanks.
Thank you. Next, we have Jason Menard. And you may begin whenever you are ready.
So for the last 20 years, I've worked as a public defender here in Cook County. And every day in that role, I at least believe I like to try to stand up for fairness, accountability, and advocacy for people that have often been forgotten or marginalized in our communities. And it is those values and passions and skills I hope to bring to this LSC. My child is a junior in the arts program, and when the future of that program was uncertain, I became involved in the Stronger Senn organization, because I believe strongly that our students deserve a well-rounded education that includes creativity alongside rigor, not just for Senn Art students, but for all the students here at Senn. This experience showed me what is possible when parents organize, ask questions, and communicate effectively. Currently, I also serve as the admin for the Ice Watch Patrol at this school. It's a position that requires coordination, transparency, and trust. And even though I don't live in this neighborhood, I consider Senn my community. And it is important for us that we have a duty to stand up for everyone so that they feel not only physically safe, but emotionally safe. And that's why I participate in that. Last year, I served as the vice chair of the Parent Advocacy Committee. For those unaware, it is the group that advises the school on how to spend funds that we receive from the federal government as a result of our status as a Title I school. We purchased the translation devices that are out the door today. I've also know what it takes to serve on an LSC. Prior to becoming a Senn parent, I served for 5 years as a parent rep at our neighborhood school. In those 5 years, I served as the Freedom of Information Act officer, ensuring our meetings were transparent and available to everyone. I understand the authority and the responsibility that comes with this role, and specifically the role of a parent rep. And I know it is important to approach with diligence, transparency, and collaboration.
You can finish your sentence.
I was just pausing for dramatic effect. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Our next candidate is Celine Tweedy. You may go whenever you are ready.
Hi, I'm Senn Tweedy. I went to high school in France, and for the past 13 years, I've been navigating CPS with my 3 children. I have one that almost over the finish line as a senior. I have a freshman, they're both in the IB program, and my daughter will be joining next year. I want to continue my work at the LSC because I believe a strong school culture needs transparency, trust, and a strong community voice. My contribution to transparency on the LSC has been asking questions, follow up, and making sure families and students actually understand what's happening and why. I push for answers, not to create tension, but because I think people need to know what's going on. I also think it's how you build trust. When there's trust, the school community can rely on their administration and understand the decisions that are being made. I've been part of the Senn community as a parent rep for 4 years. I live in the same community, I live in the neighborhood. My house is often full of Senn kids. I cheer with parents and coaches at the soccer and volleyball game. And I regularly talks with my kid teachers at conference, but not only. For the past 2 years, I was part of the Principal Evaluation Committee, and with my co-members, we worked hard to distribute a principal survey as broadly as we could. With the great help of the EL department, we created a survey that could be translated in several languages and did our best to ensure the students and families have support to fill it out. To summarize, voting for me is having someone with experience who will push for transparency, work hard to build trust, and do their best so every voice in our school community is heard. I really would be honored to continue serving on the LSC. Thank you.
Thank you. Katie Denny, you may begin when you are ready.
Thanks so much. much for having me as a candidate for the parent rep position. A little bit about me. I have 4 boys. One of them is here at Senn in 9th grade in the Major Studies program. Two of my boys are diverse learners, so I have the experience with that. I am a product of CPS myself, so public school is really important to me. One thing that I've learned through being here is the amazing diversity that the Senn community has, and I really want to highlight that. My children have grown up in a diverse household, so it's really important to me. Making student-centered decisions is really crucial in everything that's done. So really thinking about all students in all 3 programs here at Senn. And collaboration is really crucial. So collaborating with key stakeholders, whether that's parents, students, teachers, community, and really seeing what is important to them and how we can accomplish that together. I would really like Senn to be the high school of choice. I also live in this neighborhood just a few blocks away. My son, oftentimes brings over a bunch of friends and they all hang out there. And I would love for the people in our neighborhood to really, want Senn to be their school of choice. I would love for my 5th grader to come here who's currently at Pierce. And I think there's so many great things going on, and I really want to be part of, what continues that. And really my goal is to ensure that every student at Senn learns in an environment that is safe, supportive, inclusive, and academically strong. I will hope that you vote for me on March 18th. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Right on time, I'm loving this. All right, Edward Hitchcock is next. You may start when you are ready.
Sounds good, thank you. Edward Hitchcock, I'm an occupational therapist in Chicago. I've been a parent of 2 CPS kids since kindergarten and a local resident since '99, right on the other side of Clark Street. I'm running as a parent rep for Senn. My commitment is to developing community partnerships, sheltering the Senn community from ICE, and enhancing the learning environment at Senn. In last October, under the umbrella of Protect Rogers Park, I, along with other parents and community members, founded the Senn Patrol, which was designed to watch out for ICE. We staffed a patrol of the school during arrival and dismissal during the fall surge of ICE last year. We continue to maintain an active staff of rotation, of in-person or on-call volunteers, and we're intended to be a nonviolent resistance or buffer to any ICE activity that might affect Senn. Community members who were previously uninvolved with Senn have joined this effort, and we've worked hard to get partnership with the administration of the school in order to protect this extraordinary learning environment that is here. There's a lot of great teachers we've been super impressed with, and so happy to trying to protect that environment. Development and leverage of these community resources could lead to greater partnerships for funding, for involvement at Senn by the community. Community partners with a stake at Senn would enhance the value of Senn in the local community. We might get more volunteers, more support for the staff and the teachers, and educational and practical value for the students. For example, Bulldog Build Days that are currently seen as a bit of a filler or kind of optional could include community members, it could include working professionals or other opportunities for volunteers. I bring a commitment around transparency to those issues, community partners, and a secure learning environment at Senn. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry if I'm scaring some of you up here. All right, our next candidate, Gillian Ray Brown, I do not believe is here, so we will continue. Lamar Reed. You may start when you are ready.
Today, I'm Lamar Reed. I'm a volunteer basketball coach and football coach. I'm a great mentor. I've been mentoring for the last, 10 years. I think I'm a great candidate to get re-elected to the LSC. It's been a great experience for me as a father, as a mentor. It showed me different windows and different outlooks of how the school is ran. Everything from what we spend, what we do, how we approach the things with the kids. And I feel like this is a great experience. I would love to come back and be re-elected to be part of the LSC as a parent volunteer. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Our last candidate under the parent category, Rosario Carbajal. Not here. We will continue on to community. The first community member is Seth Torres. You may begin when you are ready.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Seth Man Torres. My pronouns are he, him, or they, them, and I am thrilled to be running for a community representative seat on the Senn Local School Council. I am running for the LSC because I have lived within the Senn community since 2019, and I want to be more involved in the schools in the place that I call home. Schools are not simply sites of education, but also sites of community and resilience. The decisions made about Senn today impact not only the students here today, but the school and students in decades to come. One day, when my husband and I hopefully have an 8th grade child, I want Senn to be my future child's first choice of high school. This school has many strengths: the diversity of the student body, the ability for students to rigorously study many topics, including the arts, the wall-to-wall IB program, and more. But this school also has several challenges, including persistently low teacher-principal trust and instructional leadership over the past 3 years, as shown in the 5 Essentials report, failure to distribute Title I funds to parents this school year due to lack of a parent advocacy committee, more than 1 out of every 3 Senn faculty member leaving the school in the last 3 years, according to public position files, a reduction in arts programming, and a maldistribution of funding across Senn's clubs and activities. With my educational background in public policy and social work, and my professional experience as an internal auditor, I am uniquely positioned to help Senn identify the root causes of challenges, find solutions that work for students, teachers, and parents, while also working to continue building on Senn's strengths. It would be an honor to serve the Senn community and work to ensure this school serves all students attending today and for decades to come. Thank you.
Thank you. Carol Freeman is next. She is physically not here, but she did send a video.
Hi, my name is Carol Freeman, and I'm pleased to run for another term as community rep. I'm a retired educator, started my career in CPS as a special education teacher, was a union delegate, a staff development trainer, assistant principal, and principal. I've been an Edgewater resident for 13 years, have been active in the community, and I'm a strong supporter of public schools. The wonderful Senn students are unique and diverse, and I believe in having high standards for every student. Major studies, IB, and Senn Arts provide avenues for student success. As principal of Franklin Fine Arts Center and later a board member of Chi Arts High School, I saw firsthand the valuable role that arts can play in students' education and lives, as well as the culture of the entire school. I view Senn Arts as a critical component of our curriculum that must be supported. Let's continue to strengthen the ties between Senn and its neighbors. 3 years ago, with the influx of non-English speaking students, I began working with the bilingual coordinator to develop ways the community could support those students. We continue to have about 10 volunteers from Edgewater who tutor and work with the students in the classroom. Neighborhood watches and the Sanctuary Committee helping to protect our students and families from ICE attacks must continue. And community members can also serve as excellent PR and help advertise the various programs that school needs. My understanding of Senn High School has deepened over the past 4 years. Given this knowledge, my experience in education, and my work in the community, I believe I can continue to be a valuable voice on the LSC as we face the challenges in the next 2 years. Senn is a jewel of a high school that should be the #1 choice for all 8th graders in the neighborhood and beyond. I am committed to helping make that a reality. Thank you. Hi, my name is Carol Freeman.
Under 2 minutes. Our next candidate is here, Badebo Adekowa. I hopefully did that better than the first time. I do appreciate you. You may start whenever you are ready.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Take it off, take it off.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. So my name is Adekowa. So my nickname is Senn. So yeah, I'm a proud community member of Senn High School. I'm running for the position of LSC as a community member because I'm so passionately committed to ensuring every child in our school community receive a high quality education in a safe, secure, and supportive environment. I believe that a strong, collaborative LSC is crucial to achieving these goals, especially in this time, in this season. I'm an immigrant from Nigeria, so I moved to the community like 2 years ago. So I was driving by in 2024 when there was a gunshot on Tundale. So that locked down all this environment. So since then, I put it upon myself that I'm going to be an advocate for a safe school. So I believe I'm bringing a lot of dedication, strong communication skills, a collaborative approach to Senn if I'm elected. My background is all about leadership. I'm a PhD student in Regent University. So I have, and I'm a member of the Army Reserve as well. So I believe that a vote for me is going to be a vote for a change at LSC, because I believe my leadership skills and my commitment to a safer school and prosperous kids for the future is one thing I put to my heart and I'm trying to inculcate in these kids. I'm very excited for this opportunity to serve in this community, and I'm committed to working with anyone to achieve these goals, and thank you.
Thank you very much. Mara Blesoff, you are next, and you may begin when you are ready.
Follow the trend of taking the mic off. Hi, everyone. Thank you to all the candidates who are here. We have an extremely qualified group, and it makes me really hopeful about what's ahead. So thank you all. Thank you to everyone who's listening tonight. My name is Mara Blesoff. I live across the street from Senn, and despite all of my many varied work experiences, the most important qualification I believe I have is being an active neighbor of Senn. Some highlights of what might be relevant to my skills here is that I've worked in a variety of settings: healthcare, nonprofit, advocacy. I've worked with goats, even. I've worked with, as an English teacher to new arrivals. So I bring a lot of perspectives at different points in life, and currently I am a group therapist to young adults in outpatient programs. So I'm working with young people who are struggling with mental health, anxiety, depression, suicidality, you name it, who are coming out of the phase of life of the students at Senn, of high schoolers and adolescents. And so I find myself actually thinking quite a bit about what happens to young people in the systems that they're in. It also means that I know how to have really complex conversations when I work in that setting. So a vote for me is a vote for someone who can hear a lot of sometimes contrary information, who can ask questions to get to root causes, and who can understand how to build bridges between seemingly complex or disparate opinions, thoughts, or issues. The last thing I'll say is it's just been a joy to be in this community. I've had all my birthday picnics on the lawn of Senn. I do my Park District classes in the building. Principal Dakers walked in on me once. And I just look forward to staying involved, so thank you for your vote.
Thank you very much. The next candidate, Aubrey Tossman. has submitted a video.
Hi everyone, I'm Aubrey, and I'm really sad that I cannot be there with y'all tonight. I'm excited about what's going on at Senn, and I'm humbled to have the opportunity to be part of it. I really loved my visit to Senn a couple weeks ago. I got to tour the school with students who taught us about the arts programs, their favorite science classes, AP US history. We saw the sports facilities, the auditorium. There was just a lot of energy and excitement, and it made me really honored and eager to run for this community representative seat. The students also shared that they would love more attendance at their sporting events, their performances, their shows, and I think as a community we can deliver that to them and we can grow having been inspired by them. I went to a high school a lot like Senn, all the same kinds of opportunities, a very diverse student body, and it shaped the person I am today. My friendships of 20 plus years are still from high school, and I know what it's like to support the personal and professional futures of students like Senn students. As a community rep, I see myself as a collaborator on the LSC, getting curious, asking questions, and I have 3 commitments that serve as a guide for my inputs in my decision making. 1, every student has a reason to come to school. 2, staff should have the resources they need to be excellent and empowered in their roles. And 3, the school and the community are in partnership. I've had almost 20 years of working in education towards equity, towards building school cultures and climates where students feel belonging and empowered. I've worked in post-secondary readiness and social-emotional learning. I've been a teacher coach, I've supported school leaders, I've run a fellowship program for behind-the-scenes folks. And I think that my unique perspective in knowing what it takes to resource a school and knowing what it feels like where there aren't enough resources are an asset that I would bring to the LSC. Thanks for continuing and hope to meet y'all soon.
All right.
Hi everyone, I'm Aubrey, and I'm really sad that I cannot be there with y'all tonight.
Sorry about that. All right, Diana Smith, you are next. I thought they were both on, but everyone's been coming to this one, so maybe this is the only one that's on. But you can start whenever you are ready.
All right. Hello, my name is Diana Smith, and I'm running as a community member for the Senn LSC. I'm a former Senn parent. My daughter graduated from the Senn Visual Arts program this past June, and I served on the LSC as a parent representative for 3 years until she graduated. I'm also an active member with the Friends of Senn. I'm looking forward to coming back to serve on the LSC because I've seen how wonderful Senn has been for my daughter, how she thrived here, how she was academically challenged, and how she found community. I believe Senn is a strong community member who understands the school, the various programs, who has completed all of the state-mandated trainings, and understands firsthand the issues and challenges the school has faced, and has a track record for digging in, where needed, and getting things done. As a parent LSC representative, there are several things that I am proud of. We got helmets for the football team. We got microscopes for the science classrooms. We revamped the principal evaluation process to make the survey as accessible as possible for our English language learners. As vice chair of the Senn LSC last year, I'm dug in when it was announced that our beloved arts program would be cut nearly in half. And I played a major role in ensuring that Senn Arts became recognized as a program of study by CPS. I worked hand in hand with CPS officials, setting up an arts committee roundtable for parents, teachers, students, and administrators to come together and discuss issues at hand. Together, we were able to ensure that all Senn Arts students will be able to continue taking 2 arts classes from sophomore year on. I'm running because the work that we started last year isn't done. Senn continues to face challenges. ICE will undoubtedly be coming back. CPS budget issues aren't going away. And I hope I can help. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Joshua Hurley. You You may begin when you're ready.
Hello, my name is Joshua Hurley. I'm running for the community rep for the LSC. It's an honor to be on the stage for everybody. You guys are all amazing. Literally, no vote could be wrong. When I moved to Chicago 15 years ago, my first job was at Little Bud's Theater. It was down on Broadway in Bryn Mawr. And after that, I worked for a program that created an after-school program at Swift Elementary, keeping kids off the streets after school, found a place to learn mentorships, leadership, play sports, play games. We created the Friends for Swift program, where we brought the community together. We raised enough money to revamp their entire auditorium, and it was an amazing experience. I then started working for Youth Guidance in the Becoming a Man program, which helps students with their emotional development, helps them find a place where they belong, provides a safe space for students. And I eventually managed to come here to Senn to work for 3 years before getting promoted to regional manager. While at Senn, I really got to see the students come together when they had losses, to celebrate each other when they had wins, and I saw the staff celebrate with those students, and it was amazing. One thing that you don't see is the community coming along with students a lot of time. And I really hope that as a community rep, I can find a way to bridge the community and the school and to provide the students with a spot where they feel like Edgewater is truly their home. So a vote for me is a vote for consistency, it's a vote for a long-term investment to this neighborhood, and it's a vote for these students' voices to be heard and for them to feel like this is their home. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our last candidate under the community banner will be Michael Ingelari. You may begin when you are ready.
My name is Michael Angelari. I'm an incumbent member on Senn's local school council, and I'm asking for your support to continue serving in that capacity. I've lived in Uptown for 6 years, and my partner and I have a 7-month-old future bulldog at home. Like so many of you, we're raising our family here in this community. I'm not from the education space, and I think that's exactly what the community member role on the local school council is for. I work during the day as a tech worker while making time to foster ceramic, photography, and poetry practices. I believe I bring an outside perspective. I can ask simple questions without ego. I can speak plainly about the problems I see. And all of my adult experiences are the product of 17 years of my communities choosing to invest their time and resources in public education. From elementary school through university, that foundation has built my relationships, my career, and my life. I ran 2 years ago because I wanted to make sure the current generation of students have the same opportunities that were afforded to me. I believe in what Senn offers, wide-ranging programs under one roof, creating a diversity of experience amongst peers. That's rare, and we need to protect it. In my first term, I gained hands-on experience with the LSC's functional role, reviewing the continuous improvement work plan, reviewing and approving budget to ensure it aligns with the CIWP, and evaluating the principal on professional practices and growth. When the arts program faced cuts and slowing enrollment, I used the tools at my disposal to help. Direct conversation with administration, principal evaluation, and a commitment to support whatever resources the administration needed to ensure a growing program moving forward. Looking ahead, I want to foster a constructive LSC, with collaboration among stakeholders and accountability for follow-through. For all in the community to thrive at Senn, we need to work together.
Thank you very much. Okay, that concludes those who are here from community and parents. Just a couple of things. I would like to personally thank all of you on behalf of my students for coming here and doing this, because there are so many schools across the city where they can't even make a quorum, much less have 20 very qualified people come to the building and want to donate their time on behalf of the students of Chicago. So thank you again very much. I want to remind all of you that voting will take place on March 18th, 2026. I am 20 years off. It was a better year, I'm just gonna say that. Polls open at 6 a.m. and they close at 7 p.m. And if you need a better reminder, it will be report card pickup across the city. So that concludes our forum for community and parents. Again, thank you everyone who is participating, and have a wonderful evening. Oh, sorry, what else do we have to talk about? Oh, I'm sorry, there is one other thing. Each of you is entitled to 3 poll watchers that will be in the room counting the ballots if you so do desire to have them there. So we have, it's to witness, to make sure that, you know, nothing's being stolen. So we have these forms, and we would be more than willing to give them to you. You have to fill them out, and you do have to bring them back. I don't know the due date though. What is the due date? Of voting. So you have to bring them back the day of voting, or earlier. You can come to the main office and see Miss Estrada to give them back. But as you come downstairs, you can see Miss Estrada, and she will give you those documents. Again, thank you so much for doing this on behalf of our kids. Have a good evening, everybody.
Shows. 9 and 9:45.
Have a meeting on Thursday.